Hello everybody, SMA here. We're about to continue our Let's Play of the Blood Elf Death Knight in World of Warcraft. In our last videos, we headed into the Coilfang Reservoir and low-level instances, the Underbog and the Slave Pens. And before that, we arrived at Falconwatch. We're back here at Falconwatch in Hellfire Peninsula. We're almost done with Hellfire Peninsula. And it would seem we're actually going to be heading back to the pools of Aggonar, which I didn't realize that we had to do, but, well, we're doing it. So let's talk to, I think it's this guy. In need of fell blood. Northeast of here lies the pools of Aggonar, once a sacred site to the Draenei. Their waters were corrupted after the blood from the demon Aggonar was spilled into them. That blood, though old and diluted, still possesses tremendous power. Terror fiends now walk the area, empowered by the pure demonic energy of the original blood. Slay them and retrieve as much fell blood as you can. I will make it worth your while.
Hold your head high.
Ah. Oh. Just you and me, Twinkie. Daddy's not going to be coming home. That's sad. Aurelian's journal. My husband, Aurelian, has been fascinated with the pools of Aggonar ever since we arrived in Outland. He spent much of his time studying slimes of all things. He went missing in there a few days ago. They say he's dead, and there's nothing I can do about it. One thing I can do is try to ensure that his research doesn't die with him. Go northeast to the pools of Aggonar and look for his journal. He always carried it inside a brown knapsack.
Remember the sun well.
And one other thing we can... Oh. Sorry. A bit of a coughing spell there. And you also need something in that area. The influx of pilgrims and the encroachment of the Alliance forces. Things around Falconwatch have gotten quite busy lately. In my spare time, I usually help prepare batches of arrows for the rangers, but I haven't had the chance to gather feathers for the fletchings in a long time. I could offer you a bit of coin if you'd be willing to gather the tail feathers of the bone stripper vultures. In the past, I've found them circling the bones of large beasts to the north of Falconwatch.
Be ready for anything. The reckoning is at hand.
Quests have gotten a little green here. Alright. You. And you. Whoa. And you. And you. Alright. That's probably enough. All that got me 2 tail feathers. 2? That's... Come on. Get him, little wormy. Well, someone, I assume, stumbled into Thrallmar. Or is being a jerk. One of the two. But I think the guards at Thrallmar are badass enough that I think it's Stumble. Oh. Or... Seems to be a lack of diseases in these birds. Alright. Well, we got our tail feathers. Let's get the fell iron. I need fell iron to eventually make myself a toolbox. Oop. More fell iron. I do wonder. Really would like. Oh, I guess I just need to get bigger bags. Is the big thing, I suppose. Bank space becomes such a premium with the addition of transmogging. Oh, one journal. I should be remembering to do that. And now I need to kill more terrafiends. When do I get Outbreak? Guess that's some point. Level 81, so that's Cataclysm level stuff. Okay. Oh. I didn't know they added a riposte feature to the Death Knight to actually make dodging and parrying useful, as opposed to just having the most stiff chin you could get. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know these little guys are actually problems sometimes when you try and solo high-level stuff, or when you try and solo raids at high levels. Apparently the little worms, because they count as pets, for some of the fights where you really don't want a pet, they can be a problem. Granted, I suppose upside, Death Knights have slightly less motivation to actually solo, because I know that particularly, I think it's Karazhan might have one, and what's it called? The Black Temple. But you have less motivation to solo those as a Death Knight, because... No. Death Knights run around in BC. Unless you want a space sword. Man, these Terrafiends have a distinct lack of blood. I think there may be a follow-up on the journal. Oh, where's my... My Phoenix is absent. Come on, Night Flame. You're the real star. Don't let anyone tell you different. Or... Yay, useless gems. Actually, wait, golden granite might not actually be useless. Yeah, I think that's the one that's used to make something. Maybe a flying carpet? I should actually keep in mind there is a gem I will need if I want to make the tank, tankatronic goggles. Require talosite. The green one.
The eternal sun guides us.
Were you able to get the feathers? These should do the job. I was concerned that the rangers might be short on arrows for a while, but that's one less thing I have to worry about now. Thank you for your help, Death Knight.
Salama Ashalanore.
Yay, my people like me. Oh. I really should be wearing a guild tabard, I suppose. Any luck, Sunblight? You find those pools of Aggonar north of Hellfire Citadel? My husband's journal. It's not about research at all. How could he have been such a fool? The magical properties of fel-infused slimes? He really had me going there. Aurelian's journal does not deal with any of this sort of scholarly studies. It deals with his escapades with a young blood elf. How could I have been such a fool? Unfortunately, the floozy's identity is not revealed in the journal. Eldis, a colleague of Aurelian's, was his best friend and confidant. Go question him and find out who he was having an affair with. I saw Eldius leave Falconwatch for Zanger Marsh. Oh, that's to head out to Zanger Marsh. I'm not going to Zanger Marsh. No, it was a follow-up at least.
Yes.
The Fellblood. Did you obtain it, Sunblight? This energy contained in these samples is tremendous, Sunblight. Now we just need to ensure that our access to this Fellblood continues uninterrupted. That's the one that has us follow up in the area. Our scouts captured a Janai paladin at the pools of Aggonar. He is about to take part in a cleansing ritual to purify the pools. We must stop the Janai from succeeding, or we'll lose our supply of fell blood. He was carrying this signaling item. Looking to mark a spot where a priest, or anchorite, as they call themselves, could perform their rituals in safety. Place the gem near the altar of Aggonar and be ready to ambush the approaching Janai. I suggest you bring a friend or two along. I hardly need a friend to kill one priest. And let's be perfectly fair. Kill really should be just murder there. I'm a death knight, I don't mind murdering holy men. Yeah, I'm reformed, but only so much. Plus they have goat legs. That's just weird. I didn't mail myself anything. I must have got something. Must have sold. Oh, there he is. Oh, he brought some friends. Oh, that'll be one thing that'll be kind of nice. Amongst the mini changes, most of which are kind of for Warlords of Draenor, Horn of Winter will no longer be a 5-minute buff. Like, I didn't mind it when it was like 2 or 3 minutes, but not on a global cooldown, so you just macroed it into things, and it's like, well, if I'm fighting, I'll occasionally blow my horn. But now that it's on a global cooldown, so I have to actually pay attention to it. A little annoying. Oh wait, yeah, he was in here. You have returned, Sunblight. Did you put an end to the Draenei folly? That'll show those holy fanatics to mind their own business. None of these work for me, so I guess I'll just take the one that sells for slightly more.
Keep your wits about you.
Alright, and that'll do it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll watch the next. We should be heading in to deal with the birdmen of the Den of Haleth.